Hey everybody, Judy Seeker here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being on here. Love to share everything I've learned in my 30 years, everything I've learned in my clinic working with thousands of people all over the world. Here we are to talk about what is it that you need to do to detox after chemo? Where do you start? How do you start? We're going to talk about everything that's included. My three-step formula is yours. Today we are going to go into that. Love to get into it, but first, make sure you hit that subscribe buttons because I have lots and lots of cool videos on detoxing, immune building, all the things you know you need for emotional, mental, spiritual stuff. All that stuff after your cancer healing journey has to be done. You need to know the next steps. Subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll make sure that you get those videos each and every week. Okay, guys, so let's dive in. What do you actually have to do? First off, you need to know my three-step formula. And if you stay to the very end, I will give you a guidebook that will go into that very detailed part. Is actually a whole bunch more in here, but we're going to give you a good overall picture this time. So my 3 R's, hopefully that's not backward, my 3 R's is everything that I do in my program when I work with people, but you guys are going to get it right here, right now, the big overview. So number one first is really you got to start with the plan. This is not really part of the 3 R's. Whatever you do, I talk about this all the time in all my videos, is have the plan. Figure out what is it that you need to work on and then write it down. I have other videos in detail about how to do that, but do understand without a plan, you're going willy-nilly and you're not going to get the results that you deserve to live a really high quality life now and make sure that you don't have to worry about cancer coming back. You know how to detox, you know to get rid of those stuff that have suppressed your immune system. So plan, plan, plan. Write down your foods, your supplements, and the therapies that you're going to be doing each and every week. Okay, so what are the three R's that you have to have? The three R's. That it's got to get in your mind, because as I've been doing this for years and years, I want you to have it in your head as well. So what are the 3 R's? Number 1 is you're going to rebuild your immune system. Number 2, you're going to release the toxins. Number 3, you're going to rebuild your emotional, mental, spiritual component. Out of those 3, what do you think is the most important? Comment below. Let's hear, which do you think is the most important? I'm going to tell you, but I'm just curious if you know. And you know, most people think they're on here, oh, it's detox, right? Yeah, actually, no, it's not the most important. But we do start with rebuilding your immune system. The first R. The first R is because your immune system is really the first place to rebuild your immune system to help fight cancer cells and keep them from coming back to wreak havoc in your body. So rebuilding immune system, you do that through foods, herbs, therapies, supplements, lots of different things, lots of different ways to do that. I do have that on other videos, but just so you understand that that is the very, very big kahuna, the big project that you need to be always working on each and every day. Once you've had cancer, always look at ways to build up your immune system each day. That is one of your strongest weapons in your body that's naturally there to help with whenever you are after your cancer and you have all these things going on in your body and you're not living your full capacity life, right? Number 2 is to release the toxins. So that's what I know you guys are here for, is what about detoxing and what do we have to know? Many, many different things. That really, it comes down to 2 basic places I always like to start you guys is liver, colon, liver, colon, liver, colon. Very, very simple. Just keep it that direction. So you're going to cleanse out your colon, make sure that you're having good bowel movements every day. How's that done? Through herbs. You know, there's psyllium, cascara, there's many different things. Not hard to do at all. It's just a matter of making sure you have enough fiber, making sure your diet has what it needs to get rid of the fecal matter, so that every single day you feel, because you know when you're plugged up, you just don't feel good. I know nobody likes to talk about poop, but it is so important to talk about. Get that colon going, and then do your liver cleansing. Because if you don't do the colon and you just start cleansing and detoxing, you get something called the Herxheimer. It's all baloney. You don't have to go through it. You just have to do the things in the right order, the right way, and you're not going to have any of that. So colon first, make sure that you keep that moving and get that going on a regular basis each every day. Typically after chemo, Typically after surgery where there's been lots of meds, the constipation comes in, or sometimes even diarrhea. So it's very, very important that you have good bowel movements, and then you focus on the liver. Liver would be something like having dandelion root teas and having bitter foods like arugula, doing some stimulation for the liver, everything from massage to hydrotherapy. I do cover that in many other videos, but just to kind of understand the overview of what needs to be done, you need to make sure that you're doing something to stimulate that liver when you're doing the actual detox, right? I do recommend 3-day detoxes. That's a short, simple way to focus on it. Colon, liver, colon, liver, colon, liver, and you're done. Now, the most important part of the 3 R's is your rebalancing. So that is the mindset. That's the emotional, mental, spiritual. Are you happy? Are you peaceful? Are you having days where you're like, yeah, you know, like I'm doing pretty good because I know that I have a plan in place and I'm doing detoxing and immune stuff, right? You have to kind of like get into that mindset of, hey, every single day. How do you do that? Especially when you've gone through this horrific cancer journey. It is tough. I really know. Lots of family members been through it. I totally understand. I work with people, thousands of people all over the world. I hear it each and every single day. It is not a fun journey and not something anybody wants to go through again. So to get to that next part, what do you do to switch your mindset? You literally have to switch it. Number one, get out in nature. That is the first thing I always tell people is go for walks on the beach, lake, trees, go hug a tree, go walk barefoot, do whatever it takes to get out in nature every single day. Now we're getting into winter season. And those of you who live in winter climates, it is not easy. Still get out at least 10, 15 minutes every day, even getting that fresh air blowing in your face. I was in Wisconsin 20 years. I totally get it. I totally understand what that cold is like, but that fresh air is very important. So number one, nature stuff. Number two is making sure that you're doing daily affirmations. So write things down, put it on your wall. I used to have people sing things and write it down on their mirror. I don't care what it is, but write down what is you thankful for? What are you grateful for? What are the things you want to talk about that focus on today for you that you need to remember that you could do this, the empowering words, right? So write down affirmations. You could read them. You could, you know, they're all over the internet. Write down what it is and read it each and every single day. And then the most important part really to get your game back on is to rest, 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 rest. People never get enough rest. So I'm not talking about just sleeping every night, 7-8 hours. That's a whole nother issue. Some people can and cannot at this point because of all the chemo that's in their system or the radiation, the medication from the surgery. Totally understand that. I'm not talking about that. Talking about resting in the daytime. So when you are go, 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 your body doesn't have a chance to get rid of the toxins. Did you know that? Yeah, did you know that? The toxins get plugged up and it becomes an issue because it takes a tremendous amount of work to get rid of those toxins, and you have to rest more during the day. So in other words, if you are working at work 7-8 hours, you make sure you come home and you put your feet up before you start in on dinner and laundry and all the different things at work. When you're at work, take a lunch break away from everybody, away from, go in your car. I used to have people go sit in their car and let the sun shine in through the windows and having some rest time away, or just putting on their sneakers and walking around the block where they work. Doesn't matter, but you have to have some rest time all throughout the day. It takes a tremendous amount of effort for the body to heal, to get back on its game, to get the strength back, the immune system up. And rest is the number one thing. If you have more time on the weekends, which you should be scheduling in, by the way, because that's in your plan, right? Weekends, it's not like go, 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 go. It's like, okay, I'm going to sit around, watch movies. I'm going to read. I'm going to go out in nature. Do those things that calm your system down. You don't need a lot of supplements for this, people. You don't need a lot of things. You just need to stay home. And it gets boring in the beginning. I totally understand that. But you know what? Boring is healing. That's, yeah, you're going to get a little bit bored. Watching the paint dry, it's boring. I get that. But it's way better than sitting in the hospital with tubes up your veins and, you know, hearing the sounds of the machines going. We don't want you to go through that anymore. So the way to do that is to take care of yourself now, each and every single day. Okay, as promised, thank you guys for watching. I do have a guidebook that includes 21 ways to start your detox, and I have lots of these things that I just talked about. It's yours, it's complimentary. I appreciate each and every one of you. The link is here. I'd love to have you guys on there, as well as to go check out my website, be in my loop, because each and every week, like I say, I have more awesome videos for you guys to build up your immune system, to detox you, and make sure you're staying rebalanced with your emotional, mental, spiritual part. If you like this video, hey, hit the like button. Love to have you guys give me a like and share it with people. We all know somebody that's gone through a cancer healing journey, and do let me know, what are you doing this week? What are you doing this week for yourself to detox yourself? What is the one thing that you're doing? Let me know. Love to hear from you guys. Okay, guys, thank you, and we'll watch and see you on the next video.